The Straw Hat Pirates are one of the most iconic and powerful crews in the world of One Piece, known for their incredible feats and their deep bond as a family. Led by their captain, Monkey D. Luffy, this crew has been breaking barriers and making history from the moment they set sail from the East Blue. But there's a long-standing misconception among fans when it comes to the position of vice captain, particularly with regards to Roronoa Zoro. Many fans assume that Zoro, being the first to join Luffy and often regarded as the second strongest member, holds this role. However, as we'll explore in this video, the truth is far more nuanced, and the Straw Hat Pirates function in a unique way that sets them apart from other pirate crews. The misconception surrounding the vice captain or first mate of the Straw Hat Pirates. Zoro joined Luffy before anyone else. Fans mistakenly call Zoro first mate. The first thing fans should keep in mind while discussing the vice captain and first mate scenarios is that both positions signify the same thing. Often, fans have misconceptions about this position. Many fans believe that the term first mate refers to the first member to join the crew. Unfortunately, they could not be more wrong. The first mate is not the first member to join a pirate crew. The name first mate formally refers to the crew's vice captain. This merely means that the names first mate and vice captain are synonymous and interchangeable. In contrast to the Roger Pirates and Red Hair Pirates, the Straw Hat Pirates lack a first mate. It is safe to say that One Piece fans have a common misconception about the role of vice captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. Naturally, most fans presume Zoro is the crew's vice captain. However, this is not necessarily true. Oda has never described Zoro as the Straw Hat Pirates' vice captain, therefore any fan who claims he is, unfortunately, mistaken. This mistake occurs in two ways. The primary source of this error was fans simply thinking that Zoro is the vice captain since they believe that every crew in the One Piece universe has a vice captain. While it is true that many pirate crews in One Piece have a vice captain, not all of them function similarly. The Straw Hat Pirates, in instance, are unlike any other crew seen in One Piece, and Zoro is not even the vice captain. The second method for this misunderstanding spread was through remarks, or more specifically, mistranslations in both manga and, of course, anime fansubs. In the Sabaody Archipelago arc, Urich refers to Zoro as the Straw Hat Pirates' first mate in some manga translations, including Viz. At the same time, some fansubs, which are obviously fan-translated, refer to Zoro as the first mate here. However, the true translation is something entirely different. Urich uses the term two count, which means the second best of the crew. This is not wrong, because everyone knows Zoro is arguably the second strongest after Luffy. Bartolomeo, another pirate in the New World, refers to Zoro as the crew's vice captain, but he explicitly emphasizes that Zoro is the vice captain in his mind, which is not a generalized statement acknowledged by everybody in the One Piece world. Zoro, in instance, does not serve as vice captain for the Straw Hat Pirates. That is not to suggest Zoro doesn't have a certain role. Zoro has an official position in One Piece, as defined by Oda himself. This role is known as Sentoin, which literally translates to combatant. Essentially, Zoro is the Straw Hat Pirate's swordsman, and his job is limited to that. In reality, in response to a concern regarding the color spread in One Piece Chapter 1031, Oda confirms that Zoro is not the Straw Hat Pirates' vice captain or first mate. The real vice captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, the Straw Hat Pirates do not have any vice captain. Given that it has been established that Zoro is not the Straw Hat Pirates' vice captain or first mate, one may ask who fills this post. The Straw Hat Pirates don't have a vice captain or a first mate. This group acts like a family, which implies that different individuals play diverse roles and there is no clear leader other than Luffy. Luffy is the only captain on the crew, and the rest are his family. Of course, there are other scenarios in which different characters play the lead. In most cases, Jinbe, Sanji, and even Nami are more reliable decision-makers than Zoro. Jinbe is usually the most experienced, as is Robin. These two are quite dependable in a variety of situations. Sanji is the main candidate in terms of strategy, and he is frequently referred to as the Straw Hat Pirates strategist. He is often more composed than even Luffy. Zoro is the most dependable in combat, has his own place in the group, and, like the others, has demonstrated his leadership abilities on numerous times. Robin can be considered the crew's leader in terms of exploration, among other things. The Straw Hats are all equally important. Clearly, the Straw Hat Pirates have numerous solid leaders, each of whom is capable in their own way. The Straw Hat Pirates are a close-knit family that does not operate like any other pirate group in the One Piece world. They do not have a command hierarchy, and different situations need different characters taking leadership, which occasionally ends in others taking control of Luffy because he just does not know how to negotiate a given situation. The truth is that Luffy is a captain like no other. He makes it plain that without his team, he would not be able to complete the first half of the Grand Line. Luffy gains numerous attributes from his crew and depends greatly on them. The crew exists to help him get to the One Piece, and Luffy guides and defends them in his own way. This is a family that will never be seen again in the One Piece world, so each member is equally important. Fans should keep in mind that Luffy values everyone equally and that they are all equally loyal to him. Summary and highlights. The Straw Hat Pirates don't have an official vice captain, hence Zoro isn't the one. The team operates as a family, with different members assuming the lead in certain situations. Luffy relies greatly on his crew, all of whom are equally important. They help each other on their journey to the One Piece. The Straw Hat Pirates are unlike any other crew in the One Piece world. Rather than adhering to traditional hierarchies, they operate as a close-knit family, with each member playing a vital role in their journey toward the One Piece. Whether it's Zoro's strength in battle, Sanji's strategic mind, or Jinbe's experience, each crew member shines in different situations, ensuring that Luffy and his crew are always supported. So while there may be no official vice captain, it's clear that every Straw Hat is equally important in guiding Luffy on his path to becoming the Pirate King. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to see more breakdowns like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for visiting the Mutual War Review YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat. And people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.